So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Grimaldo. Bentancur. Darwin. Pedri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good foot in there. Uruguay ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Oyarzabal, out to the right. And it's Pedri. And here's Llorente. Llorente. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
Chance to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. Played out to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Laporte. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely. Oyarzabal!
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Lovely feet. Fabian Ruiz. And that's aimed into the middle. They've played it short. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Now here's the delivery. Rodriguez. Darwin. And here's Bentancur. Salazar. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Nunez just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Grimaldo. Llorente. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Referee's given a throw. That's good play. Llorente. Williams. Nico Williams tries a cross. Oh, smashing header! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Llorente with the cross. Moved on forwards. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Now it's Darwin. Chance here to counter. Rodriguez. Salazar. Hit into the middle. Laporte. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Llorente. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. Yamal, backward it goes. And here's Nick, he's shooting! Jimenez goes forward. Salazar. R.A.N. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again, then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. Rodri. Llorente. Now it's Darwin. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedri. Yamal. And it's Llorente. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aim forwards.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. Is there a... There's the shot! No mistake! The breakthrough arrives at last! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Grimaldo shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams takes a look up. Nice control. So who's he picking out? Fabian Ruiz. He's there to head it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rodri. Oyarzabal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Darwin tries a measured ball. He's in space and looking for options. There are a few waiting for it.
Uruguay really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Calistri. And they win it back again.
Uruguay really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Llorente, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Nunez is onto it in a flash. Calistri. Oh, sweet feet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Llorente.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Yamal. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, good take in a good area.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oyarzabal! Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.